You recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording. He needs to get all the way out though. Hi everyone, it's Alfie the Outskirter. Thank you so much for coming outside with me. I want to share with you something that happened a few days ago. I had a close encounter, very close encounter with a snake. Basically, it's about 10 o'clock at night. I'm in the bathroom getting ready to take a shower. So I'm using the restroom, right? I'm sitting there texting like a lot of people do. And I just so happen to look out the corner of my eye under the door. And I noticed a snake start to slither underneath the door. And all I remember is seeing just really bright colors, like red and yellow. And I froze. And the snake slithers from under the door into the pile of clothes that I had just taken off. He's just, his whole body, it seems like it took him forever. His body was just slithering from under the door into under the clothes. Like this whole thing seemed so just surreal. I immediately get up and I jump into the tub. I'm trying to be really quiet because I don't know if snakes can hear. Let me know in the comment sections if snakes can hear. Like, did it help to whisper or I don't know. So I call my husband. Right now it's 10:30. The girls are in bed sleeping. My husband's in bed sleeping because he has to go to work the next day. And I call him. He doesn't answer. Matter of fact, the phone gets sent to voicemail. And so I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to be stuck in this tub forever. Well, then I hear footsteps outside of the door, and my husband goes, what do you want? And I go, honey, don't open the door. There's a snake right on the other side of the door. And he says to me, are you joking? Are you joking? Or are you being serious right now? Now, I do want to add in a disclaimer at this time. Apparently, my husband thought I was joking because there's a whole prank side of YouTube. And since I'm a big famous YouTube star, he thought I was going to be doing some pranks. But we don't do pranks in our house. That's not a thing over here in the outskirts. Carry on. I said, no, 100% cross my heart. I am being serious. Do not open this door. There's a snake on the inside of the door. So he proceeds to crack the door open. There's a pile of clothes. There's me in the shower in my birthday suit, which heightened the entire situation, might I say. It made me so much more fearful. And so then he tells me, just jump over the clothes, jump over the pile of clothes and come to me. At this point, I'm like, the door isn't even all the way open. It's cracked open. Oh, real quick backstory. My husband is seriously afraid of snakes. He does not play with snakes. One thing I know about him, he's a very macho man, but in a good way, you know, served in the United States Army, works law enforcement, been a turret gunner, all these things. But with that being said, he does not play with snakes. Me, on the other hand, I don't care. As long as I know the snake isn't poisonous, I will hold a snake, I'll play with the snake, I'll do my little snake dance, whatever. I don't mind. He tells me, just jump over the pile of clothes. Just come to the door. He opens the door, backs up. I jump over the pile of clothes. And now, fast forward, we're trying to figure out how to get the snake out of the bathroom. I don't know. This is just, the whole thing is crazy. So we're trying to figure out how to get the snake out of the bathroom. And I tell him, you know, we can just pick up the pile of clothes and throw the clothes outside because he's wrapped up in the pile of clothes. And he says to me, well, what did the snake look like? And I tell him it looked like it was a red and yellow snake, right? So then he picks up this pile of clothes and immediately throws it back down when he sees the snake and starts shouting at me, you know, look it up, look it up, look at the snake, black and yellow, kill a fellow, yellow and black, okay, Jack, look it up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What am I looking up? And he says, honey, this snake is either a king snake, which is a harmless yard snake, or it's a coral snake, which is one of the most poisonous snakes in Florida. So I'm like all over Google trying to figure out which was which. But you know what? It didn't even matter because in that moment, I was so in shock and my adrenaline was rushing so much that I couldn't decipher in my mind which was which, if it was a king snake or if it was a coral snake. Which brings me to my next point. It is important to be able to tell the difference between the two. Hubby has thrown the snake down. He's freaking out. We're trying to see what kind of snake he is. Once he gets thrown down, he proceeds to go under our bathroom mat and curls up underneath. You can see his body just slither and disappear under the bathroom mat. Look over at hubby, and he is just completely like lost all his color, completely white. And I know there is no way that he can do this. So I go and grab an oven mitt and some barbecue tongs and a basket, and I tell him, honey, just step back, I'm gonna grab the snake. I pull back the bathroom mat, and the snake curls up really quickly, and I've got him cornered between me and the bathroom stall, and I grab him up and throw him inside the basket, close the lid. Hubby grabs the basket from me and starts to walk it outside, and that's when we get to the point where we are releasing the snake. You want me to do it, baby? I can just flip it open.
No, I mean... Yeah.
He's coming out.
You recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording. He needs to get all the way out, though. Just kind of lift it up. He's crawling out. Pull it back. Pull back the basket.
There he is.
Oh my Lord.
That is a Florida kingsnake.
Back to the importance of identifying the difference between the two. A coral snake, essentially, which is like one of the deadliest snakes in North America, apparently. If you see yellow and red touching, that's a coral snake. Okay? If you don't see yellow and red touching, then that means that it's not a coral snake, it's some other snake. But the thing is, the reason why this was just so crazy is because these king snakes mimic coral snakes, because the animal kingdom and the people kingdom, we know that coral snakes are super venomous, right? So we know to stay away from them. Same thing, so like these king snakes have developed this mimic so that they match so closely. Really, it's really difficult if you don't already know ahead of time to be able to identify the difference between the two. So I'm not sure how that saying goes, or yellow and black get back Jack, and yellow and red, and black on yellow, okay fella. I don't know how that goes, but this is how I'm going to remember it. I'm going to say yellow and red means dead. That means if the yellow is touching red, then that means dead. I don't need to know anything else. All I need to know, if yellow and red means dead. Yellow and red. Yellow and red. Yellow and red. I know not everyone lives out in the middle of the woods like I do, and you might not have a lot of snake encounters, but just in case you do, it is important to know that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm the outskirter. I live out here in the outskirts, enjoy living out in the country, but that snake mess in my house, in my bathroom, where I have an expectation of privacy, that is not me. That's not what I'm here for. I was pretty proud of myself to be able to wrestle the snake and put him in the bag and everything, but I'm not really here for all that snake play. No, no, I'm not. But so that just leaves me with 3 questions to think about. 1, how did the snake get in my house? 2, how long has he been in my house? And 3, are there any more snakes in my house? Those are some good questions. So, with that being said, God did not give us a spirit of fear. I am not afraid. I'm okay. Please Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, I'm the outskirter, and the outside can hold you.